Kim probably told all that in her book, you understand, that up and got missing the day she died.
So it looks like we finally got some juicy bits from Kim Porter's book we've been hearing about forever. Well, it's supposedly from Kim herself, but the stuff that leaked totally feels legit. Her family was gunning for a wrongful death lawsuit against Diddy, and supposedly had some pretty solid evidence. They were really counting on this memoir to help their case. But guess what? It seems like Diddy tried to block the book from ever hitting the shelves. He put pressure on everyone involved and even sent out a court order to stop it. Seems like he's not in a strong position to do that anymore though. Kim Porter and Diddy began their relationship in the mid-1990s and had a tumultuous history that included 2 children together, Christian and twins Delilah and Jesse. Their relationship was marked by ups and downs, including Diddy's infidelities and eventual separation in 2007, but they remained close until Kim's untimely death in 2018. Kim died on November 15, 2018, at the age of 47. Initially, she was found in her Los Angeles home after experiencing cardiac arrest while battling flu-like symptoms. The cause of her death was later confirmed by the Los Angeles coroner's office to be lobar pneumonia, and it was determined to be from natural causes following an autopsy. Sources and media claim Kim's death had a significant impact on Diddy, who expressed his grief publicly, describing her as more than a soulmate and paying tribute to her through various social media posts. Porter and Diddy had an on-again, off-again relationship from 1994 to 2007 and shared 3 children together. Diddy also adopted Porter's son from a previous relationship. Despite the official cause of death being pneumonia, there have been numerous conspiracy theories and speculations surrounding her death. Some theories suggest foul play, including allegations of poisoning and connections to Diddy's controversial lifestyle and legal troubles. However, these claims have not been substantiated with concrete evidence, and the official ruling remains that she died of natural causes. Now, there's more fuel to add to the fire. Apparently, a memoir has been discovered which may or may not have been written by Kim Porter that tells us more details about how things went down while she was still alive. So, an anonymous source leaked a few pages from Kim's book, and wow, the details are just as intense as we've been hearing for years. The source plans to publish the whole book under the title, Kim's Lost Words, A Journey for Justice from the Other Side. Before that drops, here's a sneak peek. In the first chapter, Kim talks about how Diddy's jealousy and temper made her walk on eggshells. She describes a scene where he allegedly threw her into the hospital with a chair after she got some flowers. Kim wrote about how Diddy flipped out over the flowers, threw the card at her, slapped her, and went on a rampage. Even after she tried to explain, he only got more enraged, flipped a table, and ended up attacking her with the chair. The next thing she remembers is waking up in the hospital with a cast and a lot of pain. It's pretty wild. And remember, Rolling Stone once mentioned Kim briefly dated Shakir Stewart back in 2000. So Shakir's mom mentioned an incident where Diddy supposedly threatened her son because he didn't want anyone else dating Kim. Apparently, Diddy left Shakir bleeding on a hotel floor in Italy after smashing a chair over his head. Given this, the story about Diddy hitting Kim with a chair and claiming no one else can be with her doesn't sound too far-fetched. But here's a twist. Was the flowers Kim got actually from a producer or someone she was seeing secretly? Maybe the producer was more than just a friend. We don't know for sure. Kim went on to say in her memoir that Diddy apologized, saying he didn't know what got into him. She felt really unsafe in the private hospital room since no one would hear her if she screamed. Diddy supposedly told her, "I was just so jealous, you know how I am. I'm sorry, baby. I promise I'll never hit you again." She was worried he might lie and claim she was in a car accident, and people would believe him because of his status. Kim mentioned Diddy spent the next 6 months helping her recover and trying to get back into her life in bed. She admitted in the book that taking him back was a dumb move, and surprise, surprise, she never got cast in any movie. To top it off, the producer she mentioned reportedly died of pneumonia, the same pneumonia that also claimed Kim's life. The event being talked about probably happened between when Christian was born in 1998 and when the twins were born in 2006. Kim mentioned in her memoir that Christian was with the nanny at that time, and then goes on to write about the twins' birth in the next chapter. Her memoir suggests this wasn't a one-time thing, but shows a pattern of Diddy being super controlling and having serious outbursts. We already kind of knew Diddy was like this, right? The book details how he isolated and manipulated Kim, and even how she used a strap-on to satisfy him while crying alone afterward. It also talks about how her house was wired, phone lines tapped, and Diddy had people spying on her. It mentions how Diddy wanted full custody of the twins, but Kim threatened to spill everything if he tried to take them away. We've talked before about how Kim kept Al B. Sure from running into Diddy and warned him about avoiding certain spots. Plus, there were rumors about East and West Coast rivalries and shady moves to get Tupac and Biggie out of the way to control their music rights, because they were supposedly planning to challenge Bad Boy and Death Row. Honestly, nobody would be shocked if those book excerpts are legit. At this point, we've heard so many stories about what might have happened to Kim. Remember, there were previous reports of blood on her pillowcase and a trail of blood on the bedroom floor leading to the bathroom the day she died. Allegedly, she wasn't found in her bed, but on the bathroom floor. If she was found in bed, it might have been staged. Also, the first coroner who did Kim's autopsy suspected something fishy due to the level of a certain toxin in her system. The late coroner, Ed Winter, thought it needed more investigation, but then he was replaced. It took a while for the new coroner to decide it was pneumonia that caused her death. Before she passed away, Kim had tried to reach her primary doctor because she felt something was off, but couldn't get through. She thought it was weird because she'd never had trouble contacting her doctor before. Diddy suggested she see a different doctor. After Kim died, 2 of her celebrity friends tried to contact her primary doctor, who claimed he never heard from Kim and didn't know she was sick. According to these friends, the night before Kim died, she texted them saying, "He got me again." I'm not sure if the leaked pages are real, but I'm pretty sure the unpublished memoir exists. It's just a matter of time before the whole book comes out. Now, we all know that the industry is basically caving in on Diddy, and that even his dog deserted him. However, 50 Cent did an interview recently, and he made sure to let the world know just where he stands in regards to Diddy and all the allegations that he was slammed with recently. While 50 Cent and Kim Porter were not known to have a personal relationship, 50 Cent has publicly commented on the circumstances surrounding Kim's death and Diddy's potential involvement. Recently, he hinted at deeper issues regarding Kim's passing, suggesting that there may be more to the story than what has been publicly revealed. His comments have fueled speculation and controversy, particularly regarding Diddy's role in Kim's life and her tragic end. In a recent chat with Hollywood Reporter, 50 Cent opened up about his history with Diddy, who's been hit with some serious allegations including molesting, SA, harassment of all kinds, and even trafficking of people for the purposes of, well, you already know. We've already heard 50 Cent share his views on why he stayed away from Diddy's famous parties, where some of these incidents supposedly took place. But did you know that 50 Cent is working on a documentary about the allegations against Diddy? Netflix even snagged the rights to it after a bidding war. He's mentioned that the proceeds will go to all the victims of Diddy's wrongdoings. When asked why he decided to make the doc, 50 Cent explained, "I'm the only one from hip-hop who's done quality projects like this. We have talent, but not everyone's behind the scenes producing." Even though he and Diddy worked in the same circles back in the day, 50 Cent made it clear they were never friends. It was mostly business. I wouldn't call it a friendship. We worked together a bit. Jennifer Lopez even suggested he work with me as a songwriter. 50 Cent also touched on why other celebs aren't speaking out like he is. Some of them were at the parties and don't want to get involved. Others just don't want to be in the mix. And some think speaking out is snitching. I'm fine with saying what I've said because I've been saying it for years. I'm not uncomfortable with it. As for his mentor, Dr. Dre, who's also faced abuse allegations, 50 Cent defended him. "I don't know what's true or not about that," he said, "but that doesn't erase all the positive stuff he's done." So that's the scoop on the leaked pages and what's been coming out about Kim Porter and Diddy. It's a lot to take in, and whether you believe the excerpts or not, it's clear there's a lot more to this story. The memoir might still be out there, and we could be hearing more soon. What do you think? Are these leaked pages convincing? And could this memoir actually be a game changer for Diddy? Drop your thoughts below, and let's keep the conversation going.